adult. He grabbed me and started running toward the school. I watched the tornado rip out the far part of the playground fence, which is probably the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. "What is wrong with you?" the adult shouted, too close to my ear. An audiologist once told me that I have better than average hearing, so it hurt. If you don't know what an audiologist is, it's a doctor who studies hearing loss and balance issues related to the ears. I don't have either of those things, but still I went to one, along with many other doctors that have ologist at the end of their titles. I cupped my hands over my ears, but I could still hear him shouting, "You need to listen to directions. You could have been killed." "It's not my fault," I said. "No one told me any directions." I bounced along in the teacher's arms, watching the turbine pick up speed until I couldn't see it anymore because it had a tornado wrapped around it like a big tornado hug. The teacher banged through the doors and we were inside the school, running down the hall toward the cafeteria. Without the distraction of the tornado, I noticed his painful grip around my thighs and back. I stiffened and started to slip from his grasp. By the time we made it to the cafeteria, where all the other kids and teachers were hiding under tables, he was holding me only under the arms, my bored straight legs swinging like a pendulum in my flowered capris. My armpits hurt when he finally set me down next to a table in the middle of the room. "Found her," he said to my teacher. I don't remember her name. I didn't like her very much. "Come under, Francis," she said. "Sit next to me. It's going to be okay." "My name is Frankie," I said, crawling under the table. "And I know." "You gave us a scare, Frankie," she said, stroking my hair. I honestly don't know why people think that's comforting. "Don't touch me," I snapped, scooting as far away from her as I could get. She looked surprised at first, then frowned and turned to talk to the man who'd carried me. "I was just watching," I said softly to myself. "Watching what?" a girl on my right asked. She had braided orange hair with red bows tied at the ends, too many freckles all over her cheeks and forehead, and a terrified expression. "I saw the tornado," I said. "I want my mommy," she said before putting her thumb in her mouth. Now she looked like a baby. "Is it going to get us?" she asked around her thumb, making it harder to understand her. "Will we die? I don't want to die. I want to be a singer. Do you want to hold hands?" I definitely did not want to touch the hand that she had in her mouth, and I was overwhelmed by her questions. "What?" I asked, blinking. "My name is Colette," she answered. "That's not what I asked." "What's your name?" "Frankie." "I'm scared," she said. I wasn't feeling scared until the train sound got loud enough to rattle the windows. Then Colette hugged me, and I let her without thinking. Predictably unpredictable, the tornado would turn southwest at the last minute and just miss our school before being whooshed back into the clouds. But of course, we didn't know that at the time. I found out later that it was an EF3 on the enhanced Fujita scale, which is classified as intense. I didn't know that then either. Then, I just knew that I was scared too. I squashed my cheek against Colette's, my arms around her. She was probably the first person other than my family members I'd ever hugged. "If we don't die, let's be friends," Colette said. "Okay," I said. We didn't die, so we were friends. Part 1. Friday. Chapter 1.